got Yuri here to share it.
Laura Bailey.
Laura Bailey, yeah. I knew she was hosting either this one or PC Gaming Show. And that's Yuri Lowenthal, the voice of Spider-Man.
Oh, shit.
And
of course, Peter Parker in Marvel's Spider-Man. But tonight, I'm swapping out the Spidey suit for something a little more suave. Think less thwips, more quips. Actually, just like Spider-Man.
Exactly. Yuri and I have been on plenty of adventures, like...
And she plays Mary Jane in Spider-Man, I think.
Mr. Negative.
Nice.
Right?
We have the best job.
I know! But let me tell you, nothing prepares you for a stacked showcase full of video game news.
You're telling me. Now, I've had a sneaky little look at what's to come. We've got demo drops, developer presentations, gameplay trailers, montages, and of course, world premieres.
Nice. Wish list at the ready, folks. And remember, if
I like her
something catches your eye
shoes.
during the show, head to gamesradar.com to read more about it.
I think we've covered all the bases. So let's kick things off with something really special. Please welcome Tamara Jokic and Gilad Baraka, who are here to deliver a very special performance of Waves from Beyond, from the soundtrack to High Water.
Okay, they're starting off with a music presentation. We could have watched the...
Yeah. Are you ahead of me again?
Probably. So I got a boat.
I got them talking.
Okay, let me know when you reach the boat. Hold on, I'll pause it here.
Playing some music. Boat, a boat, boat, boat.
Probably pause it for another second or two.
She's singing.
Yep.
And now she's pixelated. Oh, now she's not.
Si no hay rumbo ni marea, luz de luna.
Probably should have started off because it's probably going to be a separate YouTube video. Hey, we just watched the Wholesome Direct, and now we're reacting to the Future Game Show. This might be the last showcase of the day for us. Depends on how long it is.
Yeah.
Because on the next hour is going to be the OTK Games Expo, but a Future Game Show is longer than that, then we're going to skip that because we're going to prioritize this. I will say it's probably over an hour because they're dedicating the beginning to a musical performance.
Right? Are we going to get copyright striked?
Probably. We got a copyright strike on the Summer Game Fest.
Oh, of course.
I had to cut out, I think it was the commercial for, Twisted Metal.
Oh.
Yeah.
I still have yet to get copyright striked on YouTube for that one song.
Yeah.
That I'm trying to find who the
Post it on
artist
Reddit,
is.
man. I feel like Reddit's the place to go. Yeah, I think it was because they were singing Cisco.
Oh.
Like the thong song.
Yeah. Oh, dong, dong, dong.
Should have looked at what chords he was playing and grabbed my acoustic.
Let me just play along.
Yeah. They're on a green screen stage.
Yeah, right? I was gonna say, I'm like, wow, it's what a cool area.
High water.
Interesting.
Well, that was beautiful. Thanks again to Tamara and Gilad.
Oh, they're standing on a
High Water was
computer.
previously available
Okay.
on Netflix, but today we are pleased to reveal that it's coming to PC, PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and
Oh.
S, and Nintendo Switch
Is
in
it
the summer.
oxen-free?
Make sure to wishlist it.
Oh,
Let's go.
high water.
All right.
Oh, high water.
Before we get to our first world premiere, we've got a quick update.
During this year's spring showcase, we announced that the
Yeah, by the way,
World
found
Games
out that they
Expo
do spring
will launch the new
showcases for
Xbox,
this.
YouTube and TikTok channels.
Didn't
And
realize
after we
that
wrap
until it
up
was too
today,
late.
You'll be able to go deeper into selected games from the show with exciting videos from the growing FGS editorial team. Search for
Also,
FGS
they need to
on
rename the
YouTube or
show
TikTok.
because
Look out for the
FGS
channel logo you can see behind us.
and Summer
All right,
Game
let's keep
Fest,
this engine running.
SGF,
I think it's time for
Yeah.
our
too confusing for acronyms.
world premiere.
World premiere. Let's go.
World
What do we-
premiere.
what do you think it's gonna be?
I don't know. I have no expectations for this.
Why are we really doing this? I thought you hated racing.
I need to get into the city.
Oh my God, it's Ash. Fat.
Going to walk away with
He gained some weight.
Tune in and find out. It's going to be one hell of a ride.
Some dystopian racing game.
How's everyone enjoying the show?
He can't be allowed to keep doing this.
Is it a racing game?
How can we stop him?
It looks like an RPG racing game.
Yeah.
Make him at his own game.
Oh my god, man. I'm getting Fast and Furious vibes. Let's do this.
Let's go. They're all family.
Yeah. Let's just.
Aster, what would you like to say to all your fans?
Yeah, let's do it.
Resistor.
Welcome to the world of Resistor, a post-apocalyptic car PG where you build a ragtag
PG.
team of
Car PG,
racers.
cool.
It's coming soon to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch, so get it on your wish lists. What's next, Jerry?
Well, here we go from the post-apocalyptic to the prehistoric. It's dinosaur time.
My
Oh, it's
favorite
this
part of the game. Let's see it.
Arc with Vin
Arc?
Diesel.
Is it?
The next Arc game is going to be starring Vin Diesel.
Is he?
You'd
I'm
think that
Dino.
you'd think that Vin Diesel would be in the racing game, but no, he's in the dinosaur
Yeah.
game. I don't think this is Arc.
No, it's not. The graphics are too good to be Arc.
Okay, well my stream is
Same.
pausing.
Loading. Load. Lagged. Everyone's like,
Yeah,
lagged.
gonna
F's in
switch
chat.
over to Games Radar, see if that's any different.
Oh, it's back.
Okay.
And now it's trucks.
It's trucks. Okay.
What?
I'm not seeing trucks. Oh. Okay, now I'm seeing trucks.
Yeah. Star Trucker. That's what the dinosaur game is called.
Is it the same game or is it a different game?
No, it's a totally different game, but it's just funny.
Okay. Okay, let me go back to the FGS channel, see if I caught up to you. Okay, there's let me see here. A stop sign?
They're back on stage.
You're back on stage?
think I'm
Okay,
ahead of you,
yeah,
yeah.
you're ahead of me, yeah.
Alright, pausing. Right
I don't
about.
know.
Hey, they're on
I
stage.
kind of enjoy being stuck in an intergalactic traffic jam if the views were that good.
Right?
Everyone's
I mean,
like, what
I
about the
think
dinosaur game?
it's strangely relaxing.
Yeah, we
What was
didn't
your
even get a
favorite
title.
Star
Yeah.
Tracker, which is coming in
Dino game
2024?
But now it's time to shift gears to Demon Gods and Dark Fantasy.
Lords
We've
of
got
the
a
Fallen.
developer presentation from Hexworks, the minds behind Lords of the Fallen.
They just said Lords of the Fallen. Here's a second ahead of me.
On behalf
One.
of Hexworks, welcome to the Lords of the Fallen gameplay showcase. Today, we're taking a closer look at our
I will check Twitter and I will see if we can find a name for that game.
Arriving arriving this October on PC, PS5, and Xbox Series X and S. Spiritual successor to the original 2014 release, it acts as a full reboot for the franchise, taking place in a vast, interconnected world over 1,000 years later. Featuring colossal boss battles, fast, challenging combat, and deep, immersive storytelling, players will journey across 2 parallel realms in this expansive RPG experience. The world of the living, Axiom, and the world of the dead.
The game is
with each
called
featuring its own unique
Instinction?
pathways, characters, enemies, and, of course,
For the dinosaur
treasures.
game?
And while Axiom presents its own challenges, untold
The Dino
horrors await
Shooter.
and its nightmarish counterpart.
Ooh.
Did we see any
Thanks to
shooting in
the
that
Umbrella
cut-off
Lab,
trailer?
players can enter
Very
this
briefly,
selectless world
I saw
at
some.
any time
Yeah.
in one of 2 ways. When slain by the foes of Axiom, at which point you'll resurrect in the same location, albeit in Umbral.
I guess it's like a
or
spiritual
by
successor to
performing the
Dino
Umbral
Crisis.
Rift and willingly sacrificing one of your 2 lives.
Fillet
But
the
lab
soul.
holds yet
Wow.
more power, granting the ability to flay the soul from
You're
an
still
enemy
a
for
second
some
ahead of me.
high damage attacks, and even manipulate the very environment
Try
of
my
the
best.
Umbral world.
Yeah.
However, the longer you spend in this wraith-ridden plane, the greater number of spectral terrors that will hunt you down. But as harrowing as the Hellions of Umbral are, they pale in comparison to the game's brutal boss battles. Towering above the ever-burning city of Kalrath,
Should I order
this
lunch?
gargantuan monstrosity doesn't take
I guess
kindly
it
to
is later
would-be
for you than it is
adventurers.
for me.
The demonic presence within,
just had my
ready to
leftover
devour
pizza.
any and all within sight. A merciless torturer, prepared to carry out any atrocity in the name of his faith. Tancred, master of castigations, is the devout chaplain of the hallowed sentinels. Though beneath the pious veil, his very own flesh conceals a truth most foul.
Ew.
Ew.
When Harrower Thurla ventured into the deepest depths of this world to thwart the undead rising, what she discovered was so utterly horrific that she renounced her former life in commitment to a far darker oath. Pre-order Lords of the Fallen now and prepare to unleash the darkness on Friday the 13th of October.
Oh. Is it Friday the 13th this October?
Yeah.
Sounds like a stream day.
Spooky wookie.
Where's that falling?
You gotta play
Oh,
something scary, Till.
Yeah.
Lords of the Fallen is coming to
What have you
PC,
ever played
PlayStation,
that's scary?
and Xbox on October 15th,
I could
2023.
list off a
You
bunch
can
of games if
request
you
it
want.
right now.
I played Hellblade. I played Little Nightmares.
That's not
I've
scary.
played.
That's not scary. Well, it's creepy, but it's scary.
I played. What's that game that you got freaked out about that I told you about?
Outlast?
I played Outlast.
No. Okay.
Um,
Outlast is pretty scary.
The baby game. The game. I love the baby game.
Among the Sleep?
Among the Sleep. Yeah.
That's a good game. That's a good game.
Yeah, I played scary games. Oh yeah.
Let's go,
Go.
Chicken Dan. It's like Fall Guys, but chickens. Oh my god.
Yeah. Game of the year right now. Right here.
Mm.
Yeah, Queen. Let's just go. I don't even know what this game is, but I love it.
Yeah. Like, what is this?
These are like minion birds.
Yeah. Come on! Rhythm Royal?
Are you still ahead of me?
Headbangers.
Headbangers.
Am I? Fuck, okay. There.
Is my stream just slow?
Maybe. By Gleechy.
The hell is the gameplay?
It's a rhythm game, Till.
The rhythm game? Alright.
Yeah.
Hell yeah, I'm down. Oh, it's from Team 17.
Yeah.
Cool.
Dun, 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 dun,
Yeah.
dun, dun. That was so infectious.
Yeah, yeah. That is going to be in my head for a while, I think.
Well, I really can't complain. Watch out for Headbangers Rhythm Royale, which is coming to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch in 2023. So, what's next, Laura?
Oh, well, this game debuted as a world premiere in last year's Summer Showcase, and now we've got a closer look at gameplay. This is The Last Faith, which some fans are describing as a pixelated take on Bloodborne.
A hunter's dream, you might say.
Oh yeah, I think I remember seeing something this.
A new dawn
Yeah.
is at hand. The secret has been snatched
Now, hear me out, okay?
in the hands of the sordid.
Yuri Lowenthal and Laura Bailey on the stage together.
But one rises.
For-
Making out. No, I'm kidding.
For it's a showcase of PC games, right?
You think?
Are they going to announce Spider-Man is coming to PC? That's the sequel.
I don't know. Sony has quite a grip on that game.
Yeah, they do.
They're
But
like, no, first, fine. They're like, but Xbox is doing a monopoly with Activision, so everyone look over there. Don't look over here. Look over there.
maybe they saw the PC sales for the other Spider-Man games were like really
Oh, maybe.
good.
Right?
That was The Last Faith, a gothic Souls-like.
I just
coming
want a
to
reason not
PC,
to buy
PlayStation,
PS5.
Xbox.
Yeah,
Nintendo
right.
Switch,
That's
October
really what it
2023.
comes down to.
And you can wishlist it right now on Steam.
We're also thrilled to announce that The Last Faith will have a beta demo this summer. If you want to check it out, register for access at thelastfaithgame.com.
Our next game is a stealth action platformer set in the wake of a climate catastrophe. Let's take a trip to the world of Steel Seed.
Storm in a cup.
Hello everybody, I'm Carlo Bianchi and I'm the founder and game director of Storm in Attica. Let me introduce you Zoe and Kobe, the dynamic duo that will accompany you during your journey. Today we are excited to show
Futuristic.
you the reveal of
BRB, gonna make myself a pre-workout. Hold on.
Steel Seed is a stealth action game with a deep, complex, and lore-driven story. After a major climate catastrophe caused by humans, the AIs took control of the situation in order to find a way to preserve life. Zoe is looking for her father in an underground facility built by machines.
Okay, this looks like my
extremely
kind of
hostile
game.
toward the nobles. The environment surrounding Zoe is huge and takes heavy inspiration from popular mangas, movies, and anime. Zoe needs Kobe to help with exploration, environment interaction, stealth, and combat. Their bond will grow stronger the more challenges they will face together. Facing enemies without using Kobe is extremely dangerous. The planning phase using your companion is essential.
Okay, I'm back.
Sometimes a stealth approach in problematic scenarios is preferable, and a good execution
Gym
will be
after
added
this,
work.
so.
The environment
Stealth as
will
well.
offer you many ways to deal with the enemies.
And
Be
catch
the
the name.
silent assassin. Should you feel more aggressive, or if you screw up the stealth approach, a fast-paced and tactical combat system will allow you to unleash your
Yeah, this
combat
game looks
abilities on
awesome.
the enemies. Don't forget the Kobe is there to help you with ranged attacks and skills. Your companion really makes the difference between life and death. If you still feel
I like
underpowered,
skill tree
a complex
systems.
skill tree system based on challenges
I feel like
will allow
they
you
should
to
have done that
expand
with
Zoe and
Zelda,
Kobe's
kind
passive
of.
and active
Mhm.
abilities. The challenge
Because
system
like it
is
would have
designed
made
to render the
defeating
experience
higher
more
level
dynamic
enemies and stuff
fun.
more like, I guess
Also,
no, they did.
In dangerous times,
I don't
you
know.
may
I don't
require
know how to
dangerous
feel.
friends. Use Kobe to hack into an enemy system to make it fight with you. Your new ally will create hilariously engaging combat scenarios. There are many more abilities that you can unlock from the skill tree. Choose wisely. Thanks for your time with us. Steel Seed is a truly
Steel
emotional
Seed.
experience that will test your inner humanity. The game is coming
And
to
Sony
PC,
PlayStation.
Microsoft Xbox, and Sony PlayStation.
Microsoft Xbox.
Stay tuned.
Steel
Sony
Seed?
PlayStation. Yep.
Steel Seed is coming soon to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. Man, I gotta say, voice acting is so much easier when you're not wearing a skin-tight suit. Am
Is
I
it
right?
paused for
Wait
you
a
as
second,
well?
Are you
No.
telling me
Or where it's
you wear
just
the
still
Spidey
see, but then
suit
they're
when
not
you
on the
perform?
screen?
Right. They're just talking.
No.
Okay.
We need to talk after this. But right now, we've got a double feature focusing on Distant Bloom and Go Fight Fantastic. Let's get into it.
Another desolate world. You should play Eastward. It's a fantastic indie game.
East.
Yeah. It's like the music's fucking slaps.
Oh, okay.
Storyline so good. It was the game that I played for the 24-hour stream with like Icy that one year. I think 2021.
Mm-hmm.
And I was like, oh, I've always wanted to play this game. You know what? I'm just going to start it so I can get a feel for it. And it was so good that I just played it for 16 fucking hours that day. I was obsessed.
Good reviews.
Yeah, it's a really fucking good game. My favorite is like whenever you save, you have to go to a fridge. And the fridge is like, oh, your memories are a lot more colorful. Save your memories. And then it's like later on in the thing, it's like you've seen some stuff. I'm like, you know, it's like when you open up the fridge and things have already gone bad because you've waited too long. Save your memories. You're like, okay. It says like really philosophical stuff. Sometimes you're like, wow. I think I actually have
Oh, here we go.
the red.
This is like a.
Oh, this is
Oh, yeah.
nifty.
Yeah. It'd be a cool co-op game.
Distant Bloom and Go Fight Fantastic are coming later this year. So head on over to Steam and flesh out your quickly growing wish lists.
And here's a bonus. Limited time demos for both games have also been made available on Steam. So head on over to the Future Game Show Steam page if you want to check them out.
Laura, en garde!
Wait, what? What's happening?
Oh, sorry, I was reading too far ahead. It's world premiere time again.
This is the last time she ruins my plan. Find her and bring her to me.
A challenge. I like that.
Adalia the Volador! Seize her!
What?
How is she doing that?
It's like Zoro.
Yeah.
Let's finish this. Catch this.
Show me what you do.
Maybe next
What the
time.
fuck's that sound? Hold on. I have to
Okay.
investigate.
Sure, sure.
Stop this nonsense now. Come on, amigo. Try to fight me at least.
This is an ambush, Volador!
On guard.
Okay, I like that.
Am I the only one who's never heard of her?
That was En Garde, a swashbuckling action-adventure which is coming in the summer of 2023. Wishlist it now on Steam.
Hey, Yuri.
Yes?
When you think of the three pillars of
Some
video
neighbors
games,
doing
what do you
some shit.
see?
Okay, well,
They
for me,
fucking?
it's got to be obviously big rigs, big bucks, and snow trucks.
Okay, that was not what I was expecting, but boy, do I have the trailer for you.
I'm ready.
Okay. I'm gonna use this opportunity during this Ford commercial to get a drink of water.
Yeah. Okay.
Alaskan Truck Simulator is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in Q3 2023. So drop it on your wish lists now.
Now, our next game follows a scribe who's been sentenced to 30 years of writer's block. Hey, we've all been there, am I right? Let's take a look at The Bookwalker.
I'm sure Court's been there.
The Bookwalker.
No, that writer's block.
Oh, yes.
I have that with song lyrics. I still haven't figured out how to shoot song lyrics.
I used to write lyrics all the time.
Yeah.
That was like my main thing. I used to always write. Well, you've seen my poems on LiveJournal.
Yeah, there's I mean, the songs I do have the lyrics. It's like there's a specific topic, and I feel like I can write something. Like I think if I have something, I can just write it. But for the most part, I'm like, I don't know what the fuck to write about.
That reminds me, I really should return those library books I borrowed.
You really should. Those guys are coming after you. The Bookwalker Thief of Tales is coming to PC, Xbox, and PlayStation on June 22nd, and you can play a free demo for the game on Steam after the show.
Okay, here's a new trailer for Deceit 2, a macabre social subterfuge game built from the ground up in Unreal Engine 5.
This was an interesting game. I have it. I just never had anyone to play it with.
A multiplayer game?
Yep.
Deceit 2 is coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2023.
I just went to go take a sip and it touched my nose. Right?
Oh no.
Yeah, give it a wish list.
Stop drinking with your nose.
I get it's all. You know what I mean.
Our next game features
I have to like,
the rest of it. It's time to check in
like
with
put my
Paradox
whole
Tectonic,
mouth around the hole. Hashtag quote out of context.
This is Kenny Choi, Studio Director of Marketing at Paradox Tectonic with Let By You. First off, I want to share a heartfelt thank you to the gaming community, especially the life simulation players, for your overwhelming response when we first announced the game back in March of this year. And if you're just learning about us for the very first time, welcome. Life by You is designed to be one of the most moddable and
it's like
world life
Second Life.
Games. Launching on PC as an early access title this September,
This is Second
Life
Life.
by You is opening up a whole new world of creative possibilities. Be in
I wonder
total
if people
control
still
of the
play
games
Second
that you
Life.
create,
Remember that when that game
the
came
towns
out?
that you build,
Yeah.
and the stories that you tell, driven by real language
I
conversations.
feel like there was something I seen
And most
recently about
importantly,
Second
live
Life.
out the lives and
I don't
stories that
remember
you
what it was
create
about.
in a world without loading screens. And oh yes, mods. We here at Paradox Tectonic are continuing to build off the DNA of great games that Paradox Interactive is known for. especially when it comes to community-focused features and experiences. The creator tools as well as editors that you'll be able to play with in our game will allow you to get your hands on the same tools that our game team is using to actually make the game in order to make your own UGC and mods. Just for Future Game Show 2023, here's an exclusive look at one of the jobs that your characters will be able to take on in Life by You. Here's my human, Harley, heading to her job as the barista at the Cozy Up Cafe. Harley will need to complete a set of tasks as part of her workday, including cleaning up displays that customers will inspect and take samples from.
What?
Head over to the
That-
YouTube
you're-
channel
you're
at
funny.
Life by You to
Yeah.
learn more about the game, and make sure you subscribe to be the first to know when we do our weekly video drops, including feature deep dives.
I've
and
done this to
also
myself.
guest streams that we'll be posting in the coming weeks and months. Pre-order the game on Epic and wishlist it on Steam. When you pre-order,
I'm like,
you'll
did
be
I
able
tell
to
you
receive the exclusive
how
Life
painful this
Begins pack,
piercing was?
and the first 100,000 early
You've
access
mentioned it.
players will be
Yeah.
invited to a
Did I
private
tell you the
Discord
story? Like
Yeah.
of when I
You'll be able
done
to
where I
share
was like,
direct
I'm gonna get
feedback
this. My friend's
to our
like,
game
today?
team
And I was
to
like,
plan
yeah.
the roadmap and the development
Gritted
of the
my
game
teeth, man.
for its full launch. We're so excited
And then the
for you
guy's
to
like,
get your hands
do
on
you
this
do you need
game
to take a
and
break?
thank
I'm
you
just like,
so much
no!
for sharing
Like
Future
keep
Game
going.
Show
Why would you
2023.
why would I want to prolong this?
Life by You is coming to Steam Early Access on September 12th, 2023, so make sure to wishlist it today.
Okay, time to switch things up for a sec. The VR showcase first appeared in our spring showcase earlier this year, and now it's back by popular demand. So
Swing- oh.
let's swing over there and
Get
see
it?
what's
Oh, and they
new
try
in
to
the
make the
wor-
jokes.
Oh, I see.
Eh.
Yeah. Whippity whip. So let's see what's new in the world of virtual reality.
Whoa, this is all
Spider-Man VR.
new.
Let's do
What do we
it.
do? Any ideas here?
Let's go.
I see a highlighted path, so I guess like any good video game protagonist, we should follow.
Have you
it
ever watched
blindly.
Attack on Titan or
Sounds
like
smart
anime
to
or
me.
anything?
Attack
what
on
about this
Titan,
game?
no.
A reimagining
Yeah,
of a
'cause I feel like-
Dreamcast cult classic.
I
in
guess
which
you wouldn't really have to
play
watch the anime to
squash
play the
in
game, but the
space.
game
Let's
it's
check
like
in
based
with
on the same
C-Smash
like the
VRS.
same thing as like with
Agreed,
Spider-Man with the when he flies around and stuff. But you have like the ODM gear and it's like Spider-Man but in anime. It's great.
Why wasn't this in the PlayStation showcase?
Right. This is cool.
Mm-hmm.
Be mindful of low-hanging light fixtures because C-Smash VRS is coming to PSVR 2 later this month on June 23rd, 2023. If you haven't got it on your wish list already, fix that, would you? And if you're not convinced by that trailer, you can check out a free demo for the game on the PlayStation Store.
Next up, we have something for those of you looking for a different way to get your heart pumping. Take a look at this trailer for Madison VR.
39th.
Nope. No, thank you.
What is this?
No.
Nintendo Life, scariest game of all time? I beg to differ. Is it the devil inside me?
Nope. Nope. Cockroach out of here. No. Gross.
Oh, what the heck? Bloodalicious games.
No, thank you.
VR? No thanks.
Yikes.
Yeah, all these games are
Polaroids
VR.
scary now. That was Madison VR, which is coming in 2023.
Forget the elbow and knee pads. This next game lets you shred without the fear of falling. Let's see what's new with VR Skater.
Okay. They're gonna be using the Tony Hawk Ride board.
Yeah, right? Actually, I'll send you this meme my friend sent me.
Okay.
Because this suddenly reminded me. Send it to you on Discord.
Cool stickers. VR Skater is kick-flipping its way onto Pico and PSVR 2 headsets in 2023.
Now it's time to head over here and throw it over to First Contact Entertainment, who can give us the lowdown on Firewall Ultra, a tactical VR shooter coming
Okay.
exclusively to PSVR 2.
Funny.
Hi, I'm Frank from First Contact.
Hi, Frank.
And it is
Hi,
our pleasure to
Frank.
share the future
Oh yeah, Firewall. Yeah.
We've had our heads down for a while now working on Firewall Ultra, the next evolution of the Firewall franchise, which is coming exclusively to PlayStation VR 2. In Firewall Ultra, you'll be playing as an elite contractor tasked with either downloading or defending sensitive information. You'll be able to hop in with a squad of up to 3 other players and show off your skills across varied locations.
I always like
both
VR
on
hands,
and
where they're just like,
Yeah.
like always kind of
The
crooked.
team has been working hard to create a truly deep and immersive experience that is a treat for all the senses. We've taken full advantage of the hardware, utilizing eye tracking, haptics.
But that actually looks pretty good with holding the gun. We have like the one game
Yeah.
Alien Dawn, and they're like, ooh, and it's like so funny. But we actually played with the developers of that game.
We can't
Oh.
wait
Which
for
was
you to
fun.
enter the world of
Yeah.
Firewall Ultra,
That was
coming
the game
exclusively to PlayStation VR 2
where
later
we
this year.
hadn't won
Thanks
it,
for
and then we
watching.
were playing with the
Enjoy the rest of the show.
developers, and they were kind of teaching us how to
Firewall
play the
Ultra is
game,
set to launch on
and we
PSVR
won. And then
2
so we're
later
making our
this year.
the escape from
Last but
the
certainly
world
not least,
in the
we've got an
helicopter. And as
exclusive
celebration, I
world premiere of a new
triggered.
VR
I had a flare
experience
gun, so I
with
shot it to be like,
things
yeah, we did it, shot it. But
Hold on
the
to
flare
your
gun's
Wednesday day.
OP, and it exploded in the helicopter, and we all died before the game finished. So we lost the game. And they were like, what the fuck just happened? And I was like, I can't believe I just did that. Warris and Grummet. Oh my god.
Oh, what a cracker of a morning. The Grand Getaway. It's a right blast.
Looks cracking, Yuri. Wallace and Gromit in the Grand Getaway is coming to MetaQuest 2 and MetaQuest Pro in 2023.
This brings us to the end of the VR showcase. We ran out of highlighted path anyway, so I guess we should fast travel. Does anyone see any subway signs around here? Anyone? Hello?
Oh.
Okay, we're back, and I think I've hit my liminal space quota for today.
They're making a lot of Spider-Man references. I'm just saying.
FGS
Yeah.
channels for more info on
I'm
all
just
of the games
saying.
from today's future game show, Summer
Spider-Man
Showcase,
2.
powered by
Spider-Man
Intel.
VR. I don't know.
Okay, time for some more trailers.
Would you
Yuri?
get the
Yeah,
VR?
For sure. Let's pick
Um,
exciting world premiere.
I don't know.
World premiere. Oh my god, it's Men in Black.
Water.
More.
Where am I?
More.
This is Deponia!
So, the nightmare's finally over.
If I were you, I'd really reconsider that statement.
Deponia. New era, same trash. Nice.
Heyo, this is Penta from Dedelic Entertainment, and you just watched the reveal trailer
Hi,
of our
Penta.
upcoming story-driven survival game, Surviving Deponia. It has been 7 years since we last visited our lovely trash planet, and Elysium, the floating city, has crashed down onto its surface and turned it into a Mad Maxian nightmare. Master the environment, build your own base, and meet new as well as old friends. In Early Access 2023.
That was Surviving Deponia, a survival twist on the cult
I'm like waiting
classic
for them
point
to
and click
make the
series.
next
It's coming
announcement, and then I
soon,
have to
so
do
head
a
on over to
bathroom break.
Steam
But I don't want to
and
like
drop it on
leave,
your
and then
wish
you'd be
list
like,
to
Courtney's
start.
gonna miss this.
Oh, well, if we gotta go to the bathroom, then.
Not as
for
parched
it.
as the citizens of our next game,
All right,
who
BRB.
live in a post-apocalyptic
My hair.
society where water has become.
Oh my god, I can't believe Court's missing
Where
this.
have I heard that
Hey,
before?
don't do that!
By yourself, all you've got around you is desert. Choose to band together with others, you've got life. Water. Civilization.
Water.
To survive, you must reach out to the world outside. And the most difficult choice is always right around the corner.
Homeseek is coming to PC on July 20th, 2023, so be sure to stick it on your wish list.
Okay, I don't want to alarm
Stop
you,
saying
but
Spider-Man
we've
puns.
got yet another world premiere coming up next.
Outrageous! How is this possible? How many are we up to now? Someone tell me in the chat while we roll the trailer, actually.
World premiere.
Something lost in me. There's nothing else to do. There's nowhere else to go. There's nothing else to live for anymore. There's nothing else to do. There's nowhere else to go. There's nothing else to live for anymore.
Ow.
The days have turned to night. I see.
Always cool to define a new genre here at the Future Game Show. That was Laika, Aged Through Blood, the very first Motorvania.
Motorvania, yeah. Okay, it seems that way.
No notes. Laika Aged Through Blood is coming to PC, PlayStation, Nintendo Switch, and Xbox in 2023. Next, let's hand it over to Pentapeak Studios to dig into the mechanics of their upcoming strategy game, Space Gears.
100 years in the future, Mars is at war.
Space Gears is a new strategy game. So in the fight and conquer Mars.
Commander, your mechs are online and ready for battle. The ground crew is adding the final touches to prepare for your arrival. This is your camp and home base. Collect resources and terraform Mars to build an army of mechs. Space Gears is for strategy and MOBA fans everywhere. Strategy and unit controls will be key to claiming victory. Space Gears will be available to test play this June. Welcome back, Commander.
Play for free.
Space Gears is coming soon to PC, but you can terraform your opinion on it by playing it for free after the show.
Nice. How about something terrifying, though? Aha! Bloober Team has sent over the brand new launch trailer for the studio's first-person horror game, Layers of Fear.
Peggy 16.
Okay. Not a fan of Layers of Fear. I did try playing. That's another horror game I tried playing as well.
Talent.
I got stuck at some point and got bored and stopped playing.
Recognition. You took away what was rightfully mine. But what was stolen can be reclaimed. It's been years, and yet it all still feels unreal.
Oh my god, what did I miss?
Nothing you would have liked, but
Okay.
this is a new Layers of Fear or something.
The nightmares.
Those are pretty good scary games.
I got stuck at one point, and got bored, and just stopped playing.
I remember the first one, and I would always close the door behind me, and then at the very end when you run into the final bitch and I like walk in and she's like, "Rah!" And I was like, okay. And then I just like turned around and I was like, gotta close the door behind me, like ran down the hall, closed the door behind me, and I just like, and I was able to, I was in such a panic that I feel like when I'm in that mode, I'm able to remember the path that I took.
Yeah.
And I was able to get back unharmed. And the one person in chat was like, how did you survive that? Like, was she not chasing you? And I was like, well, I closed the door behind me, so maybe she just couldn't go through the door. Ow, motherfucker, ow.
Hi, Ma.
Darling? Is that you?
Of course, Ma. How's your book going?
I'm glad to hear your voice. But how?
It's good to have you back,
Ow.
writer.
Scary.
No. Not again.
Nice.
Layers of Fear.
Yeah, it's always been Layers of Fear.
Oh, that's okay. It says reimagined.
Yeah. I like those kind of games. Because I like puzzle games where you're trying to figure something out and putting something together, and then the story's unfolding as you're doing that, and it's still terrifying.
Up next, we've got a unique take on the co-op cartoon shooter from a talented two-person studio. Let's dive into the world of Enchanted Portals.
Still haven't put enough time into Cuphead.
12.
I remember being so excited for Cuphead, and then it was at a time where like I just couldn't play it, didn't have the time.
Yeah,
and
I think
then other games came out.
Yeah, I think I was like, oh, I really want to play this game, and then I think I'd seen gameplay for it, and then saw how frustrating it was, and was like, nope, not my kind of game. I'm here to keep friendships, not ruin them. Or the concept of it was really cool.
Yeah. This is definitely Cuphead inspired.
Anyone else just get deja vu? explore a variety of animated styles when Enchanted Portals comes to PC and consoles later this year.
Okay,
Oh, deck
we've got a
building.
dark fantasy deck building RPG up next, full of procedural dungeons and branching narrative choices. Let's check in
Shattered
with Shattered Heaven.
This world is nothing but an endless hell. But this ends now. Destiny. It's ours to shape.
You have no idea of what you've done. Not to yourself. Nor to the world.
Shattered Heaven is out now on PC.
Moving
What's
out.
up next, Jerry?
Moving in.
Okay, well, if I'm reading
Like
this
half a
correctly,
second ahead of me.
we're introducing
Oh.
the Fart Squad.
Oh, yeah. You
Parts
mean the
of-
furniture arrangement and relocation technicians.
Yeah, moving that's been
Great house
out for a
movers
while.
To have on speed dial.
This is a game I've always wanted to play,
Yeah.
In the town of Packmore,
but it's
there are
not.
those with stuff, and those who carry stuff
It's not
away.
multiplayer, but it is
When
remote
your
play.
stuff needs moving, it's time to
Like it's
call.
not. It's not online multiplayer. It's just
Smooth
local.
moves.
It's like Overcooked, but for moving. You're just moving furniture.
Yeah, right?
Yeah. But when this game came out, there was like 3 or 4 other games exactly like it releasing at the exact same time.
Yeah.
Moving Out 2.
Moving Out
Okay.
2.
I think it's one of the more popular of the bunch, but
Yeah.
that could be a game night game. It's because it's remote play.
Laura, would you
Right.
mind, like, giving me the number?
There was
for
that
the
one
Fart
railroad building game, which was a lot of fun.
Of course. I love those guys. Moving Out 2 is coming soon.
Next up, we've got our ones to watch segment.
Ow, mother-
A montage of some of the coolest indie games on the horizon.
Another montage. Every showcase is gonna have a montage.
Yeah, there was that one game, Nivalis, that I was like looking at my wish list to be like, what do I have on here? Yeah, there's games that I want to play again,
Mhm.
but I just don't have the time to replay games.
Yeah, I'm the same way.
Yeah.
But the problem is that I end up replaying games.
Yeah.
I'm looking at getting a new handheld emulator, so I'm gonna be replaying a bunch of old games anyway.
Yeah. Yeah, right.
Oh, this is that realistic shooter that everybody's like unsettled by. Cause it's got a
Oh,
fisheye
really?
cam. Yeah, it looks like too real.
Oh
Unrecorded, yeah.
my. Give me Witchbrook!
That was our ones to watch montage. If anything caught your eye, you can find out more on these games and everything else in the show by heading to our dedicated Steam page, which you can find by searching for Future Game Show on Steam.
The montage. But now it's time to take a look at Warhaven, Nexon's
Oh, cool.
free-to-play 16 versus 16 fantasy brawler.
16 versus 16.
We're getting to the point where if they're not wrapping up, then we're not doing OTK games.
Yeah. I mean, I gotta peace out at 11 anyway,
Yeah,
so start my day. Ugh.
So this is, they said this is 16 versus 16.
Yeah. I feel like it's difficult if
Okay,
you have
I'm
to
intrigued.
find people for that.
Warhaven.
It's the only thing when
coming
it
in
comes to
fall
like
2023. Be
games
sure to
like that
wishlist
where
it on
you have to
Steam,
have a
as you'll
certain
be
amount
able
of
to
people
play
play it
Warhaven
in order
during
for it to
Steam
like
Next Fest later this month.
survive.
Steam. I feel like we've said that word a lot lately.
Yeah, it's like we're living in a Steam world at this point, and we're just
Come on, announce your new
Steam bots,
Spider-Man
you know,
game. Do
mining
it.
and exploring, building houses for the Steam folk.
I am a Steam. Wait, what?
The Steam World, yeah. Steam World. I've only played Steam World Dig. It's a good game. I haven't played any of the other games in the franchise.
Yeah.
Okay, so they're doing another new genre for Steam World. Steam World Build. Okay.
Steam World Build is coming to PC, PlayStation, Xbox, and Nintendo Switch in 2023. Make sure it's on your Steam World wish lists if you like what you saw.
Now, Yuri, you've heard of Nightmare.
Oh yeah, I remember
What
Daymare.
about a Daymare?
Sounds even worse somehow.
Maybe in concept, but not in our next game, which is a third-person.
I think all of these
survival
game
horde
show
that's
showcases things all need to be 1 hour.
Yeah.
Anything beyond that, you're like, oh my god.
You must be important if he brought you here instead of just killing you.
It can't be.
Some knowledge is best kept hidden from the rest of the world.
Reyes, you should stay out of this. You think you understand, but you're blind like everyone else.
It can't be too late.
Reyes, you need to get out of here right now.
1994.
They all seem to become obsessed with the same thing.
He can't have betrayed us.
I imagine we'll get a lot more horror games too during the PC gaming show.
Yeah.
Tends to be a lot there.
Daymare.
Forever.
Rest now.
Stay frosty, because Daymare is coming to PlayStation, Xbox, and PC on August 30th, 2023. So prime those wish listing fingers, folks. What's next, Laura?
We're gonna throw it over to Core Engage.
All right,
the team
they're
behind New
obviously
Cycle,
continuing.
a
We're not going to
decent
do the
city
OTK
builder
Games
that takes
Expo.
place after a devastating
Okay, well that's it for me, folks.
All right.
Alright, well
Backcourt.
thanks for having me.
You said
Until tomorrow, I guess.
tomorrow PC gaming show.
Yeah.
Okay.
See how I feel. But
Okay.
probably. Alright, bye.
Bye. Bye, Court. New Cycle.
That was New Cycle, which is coming to PC in Q2 2023. You know what to do, people.
We've got another world premiere now, and it also features trade, but not in the way you think. Check it out.
OTK Games
Once
kept
upon
their
a time,
original planned schedule,
there was
then
a
it
happy place
would have been fine for.
called Riverside.
But
And right there was a bear called Ruffy. No one could tell why, but Ruffy had this amazing ability to swap things. Yeah,
Alright.
really, he just swapped
This-
them.
this looks kinda cool.
And it was easy for him. Grab it, throw it. There you go. Ruffy could swap just about anything, but his job had him swap paintings for townspeople. Copy and paste, swap it, you name it. Life was perfect. Until one day, a long-forgotten evil emerged out of the darkness. Devastation came all over Riverside, and the end was near. Now it was up to Ruffy to accept his destiny and swap the bad for good.
This game looks awesome.
Boom, shakalaka! Did you see that swap, buddy? Are you swappy enough to save the world?
Are you swappy enough to save the world?
Swap-a-doodle-doo!
This game looks so good. What the hell?
That was easy. Things might get rough, but you are ruffier.
Ruffier.
And you will never swap alone. Ruffy and the Riverside. Swapping to PC and Nintendo Switch this winter. Yeah, correct. This winter. Whenever it's ready.
Hey, every brand needs a mascot, and I think we just found ours. Ruffy in the Riverside is barreling its way onto PC and Nintendo Switch this winter, so get it on your wish list now.
Our next section is a slight change of pace. This year, we'll start to get our hands on the first games developed in Unreal Engine.
There's a lot.
5.
I'm writing down a lot of
But we
games
wanted
to
show you a
showcase. This is
glimpse of
great.
what games in 2024, 25, and beyond might look like. Expect startling tech demos and cutting-edge vistas as we give you a glimpse of the future of games.
Wait, what? At the Future Games Show? Outrageous.
Precisely.
What is this? Project Anime Tokyo. What are we looking at? Like it's like a this is like a compilation of some sort. They're showing off tech. Oh, this is just tech demo for Unreal Engine. Okay, cool.
And
Give me
was
that
the
Tokyo game.
inaugural Unreal Engine 5 showcase, and a warning to graphics cards everywhere. I can hear mine squealing and
Yeah,
bursting
mine
into flames.
probably
over here.
can't.
Be
Yeah.
sure to head over to the FPS social channels if you want
I'm
to see
using an
more
older
Unreal
card.
5
I'm using
demos
an
as and when they
a
drop.
GTX
And
card.
while you do that, I am pleased to report the sighting of a Friendly Neighborhood world premiere.
Come on,
let's
stop
see
it!
it then.
Stop the teases. World premiere. They're gonna end on some sort of Spider-Man game for PC. I swear. It's so weird. Fretless. Okay. Interesting.
Thanks to Ritual Studios for that face-melting first look at Fretless, The Wrath of Rifson, which is coming to PC in 2024.
Another double feature up next, focusing on Hammerwatch 2 and Paleo Pines. Laura, I am pleased to report that it is once again dinosaur time.
Yes!
I want to say so far, surprisingly, Future Game Show has had the best showcase of Summer Game Fest. Well, I don't know. Maybe Summer Game Fest itself. Forgot about Summer Game Fest. Yeah, Summer Game Fest had... What is it? This was...
Paleo Pines is coming on September 26th, and Hammerwatch 2 is coming soon. Stick
It would have
them on
been
your
this
wish
one here.
lists and watch out for the demos for both games, which will be available on Steam. for
Yeah,
June
Summer Game Fest had the Prince of Persia game, Sonic
Our Once a
Superstars,
Montage is back after its
Sandland,
debut in the spring showcased earlier this year.
Toxic Commando look
As we're going
cool.
to show off a bunch of incredible games that you can try right after the show.
Yeah, so Summer Game Fest was pretty good too. But I'm pleasantly surprised by Future Game Show. Like Laura and Yuri, great hosts for this. It's just been nonstop back-to-back games. I think they're condensing it as much as they can, but there's still a lot of games. So if they're showing the same games during PC Gaming Show, which I'm betting they are, it's still going to be a redundant, didn't need to be this long showcase. See if we can notice anything that I want to write down a wish list from this montage. There's 2 montages this showcase. So again, condensing stuff as much as they can.
Thank you to all of the amazing developers who submitted their demos for our Ones to Play montage. And remember, you can check them all out by heading to our dedicated Future Game Show Steam page.
We're taking a quick break from the trailers now to deliver an exciting update. In last year's summer showcase, we were proud to feature a selection of amazing games being created by Ukrainian developers under exceptional...
Oh yeah, I remember that, yeah.
Slava Ukraina. This year, we're thrilled to confirm the release date for one of those games right now.
Puzzles for Clef is a cozy puzzle platformer set in a stunning world full of magic and mystery. And it's coming to Nintendo Switch and PC via Steam on July 27th.
Go check it out. You can also head to our FGS social channels for more updates on the games from Ukraine that we featured during last year's show.
Okay, time for another trailer. We've got a first look at gameplay from Station to Station, a wholesome simulator where you connect
Didn't they already
vital
show this?
railways to build thriving cities.
They already showed this. Oh, this was at the Wholesome Games. Okay. Again, this is an example of why this doesn't need to be this long. As I'm thinking about it, there's a few games that have been already shown at other showcases. So again, this is one of those where they can shorten it. Station to Station.
Ah, not a supervillain in sight. I think I could do with some tranquil train time, actually.
Stop.
Station to Station is coming to PC in 2023, and a demo is available right now. So go check it out after the show.
Next up, we're taking a step into the world of fantasy with Ember Storm Entertainment's atmospheric base builder, Rekka.
This was shown at the Future of Play, right? We just watched this. Another example of why this doesn't need to be this long. This is the exact same trailer. Literally the exact same trailer.
Don't forget to pack your boots, as Rekka, Delightful Chicken Cottage included, is coming to PC in 2024.
Okay, our friends at Sega have got a new trailer to share regarding Company of Heroes 3. Let's check it out.
Sega's had quite a few games showing this week. I feel like they could have had their own showcase if they wanted to, but kind of glad they didn't. But if they did, again, a lot of these would be shorter. And I think more people would be hyped for a Sega showcase. I feel like that's a weird game to play on console.
Company of Heroes 3 is coming to PlayStation and Xbox on May 30th.
Not PC?
I don't know about you, Yuri, but I've got a feeling this next game is going to be a good one.
Oh, this is the music game.
Wait a second. Is that you? That's me. In a role-playing musical?
Yeah.
Wait.
That was during the Tribeca Games showcase.
The main romanceable characters?
Oh my god.
Bring me my popcorn. Somebody get me some popcorn, please.
Who is this, Grace? Why does he have horns?
I've been known most often as Pan. I know where you belong, Grace, the song, Grace. I can show you the way. Do you believe me?
You still aren't telling me something. God, how can you even stand him? Still not a fan?
Honestly, he's exactly what I'd expect him to be.
What about Apollo?
Apollo was god of the sun and light, but our sun god had a reputation.
That hidden voice, it'll always play.
Yeah, I gotta play this game for the music.
What side are you on?
I said I would just make things worse, and I was right.
Do you trust him?
I'm not sure. I think so.
Famous last words.
Tell me what you know about Persephone.
Honestly, she's the least like her stories.
Are you here to challenge me? You don't know the first thing about me. And I sure ain't in the mood to make new friends.
Because you're so big and scary.
I'm glad you appreciate my finer qualities.
I like this better than fighting with you. Way better. Why didn't you tell me what it was really all about?
We all have our sordid history. She sounds a little volatile.
You're always looking out for me, Freddy.
That's the deal, right? Best friends to the end. It's an adventure.
Stray Gods.
Wow, that was awesome.
It's interesting.
And to celebrate, Laura has promised to perform a rap from the game for us.
No, I haven't.
Are you sure?
Yes, I'm sure. Not happening. Anyway, I'm so pleased to be able to reveal that, as well as PC, Stray Gods is coming to Xbox, PlayStation, and Nintendo Switch on August 3rd, 2023.
Hey, if you're in it and Rahul Kohli is in it, I'm playing it. And now that we've got that out of our system, it's time for me to introduce a new section to the show. One that I'm calling the International Debut.
It's another world premiere, isn't it?
Yeah, oh, fine, but you don't have to spoil it.
Wake up, Walter. Ooh, I don't like this. PT vibes. Are there gonna be killer clowns?
This game again.
That was your
Reveal.
first look at Reveal.
Reveal.
But our next game is all about driving to survive in an anomaly-filled exclusion zone. Here's Ironwood Studios with a developer presentation about what to expect in Pacific Drive.
Initially, it was very much a personal thing. You know, I grew up driving station wagons around the Pacific Northwest. I would go camping, I'd go out to the beach, I'd go on road trips with friends, and as an adult, I decided to start doing that again. So I got an old station wagon and I started going out on these trips. But I would go to abandoned industrial sites. I would go, taking the car up these tiny little dirt trails, and there was this vibe, this feeling of being out there in the woods with this old car, a very surreal experience, and that became, I think, the initial seed idea for the game. Pacific Drive is a run-based driving survival game, but when we started, we were very much just prototyping. We were getting the player into the car, having them drive around in the woods, and getting a feel of the space out there. What we quickly figured out is there's a lot of overlap between resource management and kind of plate juggling that you want in a good survival game, and taking care of a car, like making sure that you don't run out of gas and checking on your battery. It all eventually came to fruition with the garage and us figuring out we wanted a safe space for the player to be the mechanic and to work on their car, and taking these excursions out into the zone where you're grabbing resources and exploring and then coming back and being able to do it again. In most survival games, there's a focus on the player and keeping them alive, but for Pacific Drive, we wanted to turn that on its head a bit and put the emphasis on the car. It's the thing that's going to keep you safe when you're out in the zone, but that's only true so long as you maintain it. The player can still take damage, but the car itself is a good deal more complicated. There's different slots that you can put different equipment into and customize your car, but things may happen to those parts. They may take wear and tear, they may get damaged and break or fall
Interesting
off,
concept.
in which case you may have to craft replacement parts or scavenge for new things out in the zone. We really care about satisfying that fantasy of the player being a mechanic, just taking care of this car and maintaining it while they're on the road. It's important for us to do this because that interaction helps build the player's relationship with the car, and that's something that we care a lot about for the game. So the zone is a pretty isolating and lonely place. When you're out on the road, your car is your only real travel companion, and we wanted to make sure that players had the ability to build a personal connection with the car that is special to them. We've also doubled down on that with the physical interactions as well. So every time you want to start the car, you have to turn the key, you have to get the engine to start, you have to put it in park manually. We built the whole game with these systems in mind because we want to create effectively a sandbox for these different dynamic moments to occur.
Sometimes when I'm driving the car, I find I have to swerve suddenly just to get out of the way of a saw blade or an electrical anomaly, and then I'm on my side in the woods, and that's fine then, because the first time I drove into the woods was as a teenager going about 40 miles an hour, but that's another story.
I spent an eternity climbing this super, super steep hill with my car. I finally got to the top, climb out of my
This
car.
is okay. This is
Turn around and there were broken.
this is too much for this game. This is where it slows down, man.
Right back down the hill.
You
There
didn't.
was a time that I came around a corner and drifted too hard onto a cliff and rolled straight down the cliff and actually ran into a group of abductors, and one of them pulled me straight into the gateway, and I made a safe exit from there even though the storm was closing in.
I think the experience I'm looking forward to players having the most is gaining that sense of companionship with the car. You know, sitting in the garage, looking at it, seeing all of these stories that have happened, the crazy escapes, the last minute repair jobs, and really to feel like it's their car. I think that's going to be something really special.
Pacific Drive. We'd seen like a teaser for this game at an earlier showcase. Not like this week, but like maybe like a year ago. But it wasn't like this detailed and specific on what the game was. It was just like a teaser, and then
Pacific Drive
they didn't
is
go into
coming
those
to
like
PC and PS5 later this year.
additional details.
And to celebrate, we're giving away this custom-built station wagon. One of you lucky viewers could be driving home in style tonight.
Wait a minute, Yuri, that's literally the car from the game. You can't give that away. I think they're going to need it back.
Yeah, of course. I mean, I knew that.
Yeah, you knew. You knew, so let's just quickly move on while the producers put out some fires.
I'm the fire, aren't I?
You really are. Cookie Cutter is up next, a techno pop punk Metroidvania starring
Oh, okay, you got me. You got my attention.
My name is Cherry. I'm different than that mass-produced junk.
Oh shit. Okay.
I was built to entertain my creator. Lately, I can't understand what I feel anymore.
Oh shit.
They will pay for what they did to her.
Oh, that's a crazy monster. Oh yeah. What a concept. Okay.
Cookie Cutter is coming to PC in 2023, so head on over to the Steam page and hit that wish list button.
Okay, it's world premiere time again.
World premiere.
And fans of the classic top-down GTA games might get a kick out of this one.
I think I've seen this. Wait, no, this is a world premiere.
Bank robbery in progress. Harbor Mutual Bank on Mercer Street. Shots fired.
83 Adam, show us handling. Responding code 3.
Police are engaged in a
The home
dramatic
screen.
shootout. We could be in for a police pursuit.
Suspect is now on foot. We need to end this now. He's running. Suspect is in handcuffs.
The Precinct.
The Precinct is a crime-fighting action sandbox game set in the 1980s. Basically everything that I love. And it's coming to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox in 2024.
And with that, it's time for our final trailer of
There we
the
go.
night.
They figured they're usually at least an hour and a half. There's no way. OTK Games should have kept their original schedule, which would have been half an hour from now, but they had to move everything up an hour.
Edith Finch. Time for an update, don't you think?
It's a horror game to end.
Peggy 18.
Damn, they put so many Spider-Man teasers. I was expecting like a Spider-Man PC or VR thing. Okay, so this is I think I heard about this online earlier this week. This is like a inspired by PT game. We knew this was inevitable because so many people wanted PT, but it was the licensing and everything just wasn't happening. Luto. Demo available.
That was a brand new look at Ludo, which is coming soon to PC, PlayStation, and Xbox. So make sure it's on your wish lists. You can also check out the free demo for the game on Steam.
That looks like the end of the show, folks.
All right.
Thank you so much for tuning in. It has been so fun.
Wait a second, Yuri. Now my spidey sense is tingling.
Oh, come on. Come on.
FGS
Do it.
Pacific World Premiere Spidey Sense Test?
I think so. I think that's what this is.
I guess that means there's one more thing then. Let's see it.
If this is like
I'm going to tell you a story.
The fuck, man.
About three extraordinary spirits united to
What was with all the Spider-Man teases, man? Fuck off. This does look pretty sick, though. They spent that entire showcase teasing Spider-Man shit. And then they did... like, they end off with, like, final premiere, my spidey sense is tingling, and then they just don't deliver on it. Like when Jeff Keighley said, speaking of Final Fantasy, and he said, and he had that,
three incredible warriors
product promotion for,
and even
DoorDash during Summer Game Fest.
I, Kitsune, spirit of the forest, was a witness and a part of it.
The spirit of the samurai. Well, you're playing as a cat, so, you know. That's positive in my book.
The Spirit of the Samurai, a stop-motion adventure inspired by Japanese mythology. Get it on your wish lists as it's coming in 2024.
Well, it's safe to say this has been a blast. For me, anyway. Thank you so much for being my partner in voice acting, crime fighting, and now show hosting, Laura.
Aw, you're so welcome, Yuri. Anytime. Literally, anytime you want us back. we'll be
Okay,
there.
okay. To our audience, thank you so much for tuning in. We really appreciate it. Also, a big shout out to our sponsor, Intel, and everybody who worked to make the Summer Showcase a reality.
Remember that you can find and wish list every game seen in today's show on the
I wrote down a
dedicated
lot of
Game
games.
Show Steam page.
This is an awesome
This is where you'll
showcase.
find all of the demos too. Just Google Future Game Show Steam.
You can also
Surprising.
read more about each game on GamesRadar.com and see extra content from our editorial team on the dedicated FGS social channels. I'm Yuri Lowenthal.
And I'm Laura Bailey. And this has been the Future Game Show Summer Showcase 2023.
All right. That is our Summer Game Fest Day 3 coverage. We did a lot of showcase reactions this morning. And we'll be back tomorrow for the Xbox Showcase, the Starfield Direct, and the PC Gaming Show. Schedules for that are all over our social media, Discord, everything you can find down in the description down below. If you want to see these streams as they happen live, make sure to follow our Twitch or YouTube. Turn on notifications. YouTube's going to be the place to go watch these streams if you can't watch them live, as well as our podcasts and everything else that we do over on youtube.com/@SpawnTrapGames. We'll see you tomorrow. Thanks for watching.